Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Mr. Thomas J. Eliza. I'm one of the English teachers here at Sitri School for the English program. Hope you're all doing very well. It's good to see all of you and hope you're taking good care of yourselves here during under these special circumstances. All right, so this is for your online class, your online course, which will take place over the next 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so let me start off by beginning that this is EN33201, English for Further Education 5. Okay, so this course is for all incoming M5.1 students. Okay, I think most of you are returning students, at least. So it's good to see all of you again. Okay. So basically this is the third, installment or third edition of the Inside Reading Academic Word List and Context series. Okay, so basically this is the third book that we're going to cover. Okay, so I want to basically say that why I'm doing this video is really to introduce to you this course as well as to highlight the reading skills that are found in each unit of this textbook. Okay, so there are 10 units in this textbook. For the next 6 to 8 weeks, we will cover units 1 and 2. Hopefully we will finish by the end of reading 2, unit 2, and by the time that you come back here physically to the school, you will have already done all the exercises for units 1 and 2. All right, and a little bit on the assignments. The assignments, like before, will be done in your notebooks. So I know many teachers want their students to do online work, actually do the online formatted assignments, but for this I really don't want to change too much, so to make things easy and simple for you and for me. So when you do the assignments, you'll basically do them in your notebook, and then once you're done, basically take a picture of it and send it to me. So for really 2 reasons. One is, well, to improve and to maintain your handwriting skills, and secondly, like I said before, not to change anything too much or to make things as simple as possible. Okay, all right, so without further ado, I'm going to go over the reading skill for unit 1. Okay, and that is previewing and predicting. Okay, previewing and predicting. And what is that exactly? It's a skill that we've covered before, all right? Basically, previewing and predicting really it helps you to understand what the text will be about. And secondly, previewing helps to make predictions about information in the text. Okay, so basically it's pre-reading. It's helping you to prepare yourself to read and understand the text more easily and that it's more understandable to you. Okay, it's a 2 to 3 minute process. Really, it preps you for reading what will be there in the text. Okay, so for this, okay, the reading skill, you can see it on page 2 in your book. Okay, and then you can see the text reading itself entitled The Architecture of the Marketplace. Okay, Architecture of the Marketplace. Okay, so this is the reading that you will read for Unit 1. Okay, and when you preview and predict, this is what you look at. Okay, you look at titles, subtitles, captions, pictures and photos, and key names and details. Okay, so for example, let's take a look at the first reading here. You look at the title, The Architecture of the Marketplace. All right, we see a photo here of a building with some people, crowds of people there. Looks like there's some food here. And what is this exactly? If we look at the caption, it says a bazaar in Istanbul, Turkey. All right, so that's one feature that we see here. Another, if we go to the next page, okay, there's another photo. Looks like of people going around shopping or looking at various products to buy. Looks like vegetables and fruits with a bunch of umbrellas. And this, in the caption, it says a piazza in Zagreb, Croatia. All right. Okay. One of the things that was mentioned here are key names and details. All right. So if you look at right away, we see as we look or glance at the text, we see words like regional, constructed. We see other words like enhanced, concept. Maybe if you happen to look at it more carefully, you might see words like bazaar, arcade, agora. All right. This is actually part of the reading skill assignment here. Okay. If you look on that page, under the apply section, it asks you to look for words that match each item. For example, number 1, a frequently mentioned location or type of building. Okay, I've actually done this for you. All right, I've done the first 2 or so. All right, if you look here, okay, this is in line with page 2 of your book. All right. Whoops. Okay. Hold on one second here. Get my. Okay. Okay. So for number 1, all right. One word that really strikes me when I read the text personally for myself was the word a traditional bazaar. Okay, that was a word that I saw all the time. Another is agora. Now that word gets my attention because I don't know what that is. That's a word that I never use in my everyday language. I never see it anywhere in books or TV or anywhere else. Okay. Another word is arcade. All right. Still, more words that come up frequently are Europe and Minnesota. Well, what's the connection here? Europe and Minnesota. Okay, there are 2 places on opposite ends of the world. Okay, so those are, for example, these are keywords that make the text what it is. Okay, so that's something to think about when you also think about the content of the story. What will be talked about in the text reading. Okay, number 2, again, another example is dates that are mentioned. So when I previewed the text, I noticed some dates. For example, 2000 BC, all right, 5th century BC, 15th century, 1757, 1867, and the early 2000s. So when I see those dates, automatically I think that this is a history of not only the architecture, but the history of the marketplace. So my prediction is that this text will talk about the chronology of the development of the marketplace, how people shop from 2,000, 3,000 years ago to today. All right? Okay, so just some points about applying this reading skill to your reading. Okay, so before you read, take some time to preview and predict, and then go ahead and read the text, and then I'll give you some exercises for online right afterwards. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll see you all next time in the next video. Okay, keep safe and good luck. Bye-bye.